So, Rampage and Collision happened during Survivor Series. Well, Rampage was before Survivor Series. And nobody watched and cared. And I feel bad because Edge was there. So, I feel bad for Edge. Kind of looks like, I have seen people saying he looks like a has-been there, which I can see why. But it just like, god damn, they need to put him back. I'm pretty sure he's regretting being in AEW, that's for damn sure. Feel bad for Edge, but anyways. Hulk defeats Rocky Romero, who cares? Chris Stanley defeats DeMonte, who cares? The Kingdom defeated Duke and Danny Jones, who cares? Wheeler Yuta defeats Kansada Sabah to become a pure champion, who the fuck cares? Wow, that was quick, huh? Who cares a fuck about Rampage? It's like, what the fuck? Who cares? Now let's move on to Collision already. It will be Claudio Castagnoli versus Daniel Garcia. And, oh, see, you're gonna see some fucking Survivor Series shit going on. But, like, yeah, so Claudio defeated Daniel Garcia in the Continental Classic. Who the fuck cares? Killswitch, who is not, like, Luchasaurus, he defeated the Boys. What kind of fucking gay tag team is that called? He defeated in a handicap match. After the match, Adam Copeland, aka Edge, he comes out. When Killswitch was beating up the Boys with chairs, Edge got the chair, hits him a bunch of times. It kind of looked kind of weak and fake. I understand you're not trying to hurt the guy, but it's like it really looked kind of like fake in terms like it looked. You could tell it looked fake, unfortunately. And I mean that, and I understand it looked pretty fake, compared to like when Edge usually would hit people with chairs, or just bad camera quality. I don't fucking know. Edge hit Killswitch now with a bunch of chairs in the back. Then eventually, he does the concerto. Well, before the concerto, he does his signature. Thank you, Fox. He does his signature crossface with the steel chair rim. So he does that, and then he does a concerto. When Edge poses, Luchasaurus like getting up. I can't believe someone is doing that. Like, why is he getting up? Like, whatever. Like, why is that happening? Why is that, like, I don't know. It's just my opinion. It kind of devalues the move again, the concerto. Like, Edge, like, The Undertaker didn't get up from that. Fucking, why is also Luchasaurus supposed to be some new supernatural guy? Is that ever gonna get up? Like, it's so fucking stupid. But anyways, he does a curb stomp. Edge does a curb stomp to the chair, to Luchasaurus, and does another concerto. It's cool, Edge fucking rules. This was the only good thing. I would just say, like, what happened here, but I think, and this is the sad thing about Collision, the sad thing about, like, AEW, like, this is, like, only one of the hidden gems, the only was a good thing about the show. I'm gonna let, I'm gonna let the background noise. This is what happened. This is what Edge said.
You want to know what I have to say? Fine, I'm coming straight in the barrel at you, Jay. Or should I call you Christian Cage? Or better yet, should I call you the Patriarch now, huh? All of this. All of it. What just happened to Nick Wayne on Wednesday, what just happened to Killswitch, it's all on you. It's your fault. And it's all because of your insecurities. Because when I got here, you were afraid that people were going to compare you to me some more. That you were going to be second fiddle. That you were going to be riding my coattails again. And I could care less about any of that. I told you at the beginning of our careers that our friendship was more important than what anyone could say, whatever the industry would throw at us, but you couldn't get past your own ego, could you, man? The night I got here, you were about to concerto Sting. Wednesday, you're about to have Killswitch, concerto Shayna Wayne. You not so subtly told me what you think about me and the chances of us teaming again. You put Beth's name, my children's name, in your stupid little mouth. And I got a short fuse, man. I do, and you kept trying to light it, but I wouldn't let you until you said the one thing. You said you're gonna break my neck. Put me in a wheelchair, drooling all over myself, while my children looked at me and said to their friends, my dad used to be something. So now, you're not just threatening me. You're not just threatening my future, you're threatening theirs. So now I'm hunting you. I already got 2 heads on my wall. Go to the hospital. Ask your prodigy what happens when I snap. Ask Killswitch what happens when I snap if he can speak yet. I am gonna change your soul. I am gonna hurt you. I am gonna kick your face in. When you go to bed at night, you're gonna close your eyes, and these are the eyes that you're gonna picture, and the man behind them, and the pain that I am gonna bring to your world. I'm gonna take your TNT title because it's the most important thing in your world, and it's secondary to me, man. But I am challenging you. Dynamite. December 6th. Montreal. Adam Copeland versus Christian Cage for the TNT Championship. And man, I'm gonna go places that you can't go and you've never been because you don't have that dog in you. I'm gonna take your TNT title.
That is a good promo, okay? So yeah, the only thing about it is like, you know, oh yeah, wrestling, you know, like, you know, instead of saying I'm gonna kick your ass or whatever, or, you know, I mean, I don't have a problem with, again, like, yeah, Dynamite, get it, they're gonna face each other, and it's like, they're waiting all the way to December 6th, because they're in Canada. Edge could have mentioned, like, we're gonna start where it all began, you know, in our hometown, and I'm gonna beat you in front of your family or whatever, in front of my family. It would be nice if, like, you know, he mentions that, like, to make it, like, instead of just get it, it's in Montreal, instead of actually mentioning, like, it's their hometown, well, not hometown, it's, like, their neck of the woods where they are from, so, but yeah, Edge mentioned, like, how, you know, again, he didn't want to do this. He loves Christian, but unfortunately he's been pushed because he wants to break his neck while he wanted to team up with him and do it together. And then how his prodigy, like, you know, basically him and his prodigy wanted to do what they were going to do, trying to break Edge's neck. And that pushed Edge to the deep end to make Edge, like, basically ruin that chance, and that's why he wants to kick Christian Cage's ass. It's, again, that promo is probably the best thing from, you know, that was great, okay? That was a great promo. Best thing about Collision, best thing about freaking just AEW, honestly. This is one of the feuds that only people would care about. It's just a darn shame, like, this is happening in AEW when, let's be honest, and especially when it's happening in Survivor Series when it's on, you know? I don't know, man. It just, I would rather this has happened to WWE because, like, it just would have been probably more better. But I don't know. It's just whatever. But overall, this is the only good thing from the show. Edge on Collision. So that was like the only good thing. Who cares about that? Oh, great. Dante Martin is back from injury to unite with Darius Martin. Actually, who the fuck cares about these broccoli heads? The House of Black defeats Commander in Gravity. Whatever. I think fucking the House of Black. Get it? They mentioned CM Punk. I don't know. That's what apparently happened. Not that I give a fuck. But then it turns out, you know, CM Punk freaking returned in WWE. Julia Hart defeats Lady Frost to retain the TBS Championship. Whatever. Good for Julia Hart. You know, she's survived the big black couch. Yeah. Oh yeah. The FTR defeats the Righteous. The House of Black comes out. Malachi says that Carlio, Yuta, and CM Punk are not coming to save them. Oh, yeah, so this is where they mentioned. Okay. All right. Big Bill says 4 years ago he was in and out of an emergency room having seizures, and he always knew that he would make it to the top. But when no one believed in him, he counted him out and said that he would never make it back to the wrestling business. But he knew he would be back on top or whatever. I don't fucking know. I don't know why this is supposedly important, nor do I care. Keith Lee defeats Lee Morality. After the match, he says that he wants him, and he will soon. Like, who's him? What, like, oh, is it Carmelo? Like, I don't know. That's like what people saying was like, I don't know. I don't fucking know. It's just, motherfucker, like, you're not relevant, unfortunately. Like, who the fuck cares? Like, what, is another debut they ever have in AEW? All debut wrestling? Like, come on, whatever. Brody King defeats Eddie Kingston in the Continental Classic. I think he retained, whatever, because his titles were online, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I can see all this happen. Wait, is that it? Like, is that all that happened to Collision? Okay. Obviously, so, like, again, I'm looking at this at the 434 page where they have all the pictures, and yeah, they were highlighting also Survivor Series throughout the show. But yeah, who gives a shit about Collision? Collision is just jobber shit going on that no one gives a fuck about. It's not even good wrestling. It's boring because who gives a shit about these jobbers? But again, the only interesting thing, I guess, from this entire Saturday night on AEW was Edge. Because they had a Rampage and Collision, so whatever. Anyways, fuck both shows, honestly. Edge is the only saving grace, sadly. That's what I'm gonna say. Until next time, peace. Yeah, bye. That was a good promo, but fuck the show. Fuck AEW.